Hunter Schoenberg, Colton Hardy, your front row. Thomas Kennedy, Christopher Bell in row 2. Craig Stidham, Kyle Larson, row 3. Dustin Freitas, Bill Baylog in the 4th row. Jeff Vinson, Justin Sanders, row number 5. Hardy, Baker, and Imperial racing for a championship. Green flag is in the air, and we are going to call that one back. Green flag is in the air. We're underway. Well, I'm going to restart that time. It's going to be Hunter Schoenberg taking the top spot. Here comes Thomas Kennedy. It is inside. Schoenberg will lead off 2 as they go 3 wide. Contact made. 1 car up and over. 2 cars up and over. Bill Baylog, one of the cars. Oh, Mark Domeyer down the back straightaway. He's up and over as well. And another one, the 9 of Dustin Freitas as well. Jesse Baker and JT Imperial getting a big break right now as they are just going to start a few rows behind. Colton Hardy as Hunter Schoenberg, Colton Hardy, Christopher Bell, Craig Stidham, Jesse Baker, Justin Sanders. Your top 3 rows. Green flag is in the air. And Hunter Schoenberg will lead the field off of turn number 4 as Christopher Bell goes to the inside of Colton Hardy. Bell takes over that 2nd spot as Hunter Schoenberg yesterday had a strong run early in the going. Was holding off Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell before having a mechanical issue middle of the main event. See what 100% can do here tonight. Right now, he pulls away from the 21 of Bell. Then it's Colton Hardy in 3rd, followed by Justin Sanders in 4th. As we got 1 car up and over, Mark Domeyer once again brings out the red flag. He comes to a stop in turn number 1. His lights go out once again. 23 laps to go. Hunter Schoenberg out front, Christopher Bell in 2nd. Colton Hardy in 3rd, trying to lock down the championship here tonight with Justin Sanders and Craig Stidham running 4th and 5th. There's Jesse Baker, JT Imperial, James Aragon, Alex Pettis, Billy Chester, Lonnie Cox. Green flags back in the air. And Christopher Bell going to try to keep the 19 AZ within arm's reach, but Hunter Schoenberg so fast here at Arizona Speedway as he will lead the field off of turn number 4. Justin Sanders to the inside of Colton Hardy. He'll take over that 3rd spot off of 4. Colton Hardy, they're going to try to fight right back down to the inside of the 17 machine of Justin Sanders in turn number 2. They're side by side for a brief moment, gives the 3rd position to Sanders as James Aragon, the Fly Marino, goes around. And the number 99 machine bringing out yet another yellow flag. We have lost 7 cars so far in tonight's main event. 22 laps to go. Green flag back in the air. Hunter Schoenberg leads them into turn number 1, but here comes Christopher Bell down the inside. Hunter Schoenberg, though, going to pull over to the outside as Bell loses a lot of momentum. Going to lose that 2nd spot now to Justin Sanders. Justin Sanders on the inside trying to throw the slide job. Here comes Bell back up with the crossover. Can't quite do it, though. Sanders hangs on to 2nd, but here comes Bell now once again down the inside. He's going to pound the berm down in turn number 1. Pull up to the above the snoot of the 17 of Sanders, who drives away with a crossover. Bell, though, once again, going to make it side by side through turns 3 and 4. Sanders, though, hangs on to 2nd. Colton Hardy getting a good view of this battle for that 2nd spot right ahead of him. Also now as 1 car goes around, JT Imperial 360 gets back in the gas, though, but not before the yellow flag was called. Will be 20 laps to go. Christopher Bell, Colton Hardy, Craig Stidham. Your top 5, green flags back in the air. And Justin Sanders going to try to look to the inside of Hunter Schoenberg as they race off of turn number 2. Schoenberg hangs on to it. Bell with a strong run off of 2 down the back straight. He'll get past Sanders as well. Christopher Bell found something on that restart. He gets past Sanders. Here comes Sanders right back with a crossover. They almost touch going into turn number 1. Bell down the inside. Sanders up top. Give it to Bell. Another crossover from Sanders. Craig Stidham sneaks past Colton Hardy, but the battle was once again on as Bell to the inside of Sanders for 2nd. Great racing between Sanders and Bell. Has now they're side by side behind them for 4th. Colton Hardy and Craig Stidham. Stidham up top. Colton Hardy down to the inside off of turn number 2. Stidham's going to take over that 4th spot, but here comes Colton Hardy back once again to the inside of the number 3 machine of Stidham, who drives away now off of turn number 4. Hunter Schoenberg right now out front, puts 4 in the fluff off of turn number 4, does not lose momentum. He is your race leader. He is pulled out by a long shot over the 17 of Justin Sanders and 21 of Christopher Bell as Colton Hardy once again tries to assault the backside of that number 3 machine of Craig Stidham. Still cannot clear him, though, as Hunter Scherberg starts putting cars one lap down. He gets past Bud Rowe on the outside. Now he has the 50S of Rocky Silva ahead of him. He's having a great run here tonight with James Aragon right in front. Hunter Scherberg slicing and dicing his way through the slower traffic and putting these drivers one lap down. As Sanders and Bell still run second and third. Stidham is in fourth, followed by Hardy in fifth. Billy Chester up to the 6th spot. Alex Pettis in 7th. 8th is Jesse Baker. 9th, Lonnie Cox. JT Imperial sits 10th right now. Your final car on the lead lap. That's Justin Sanders and Christopher Bell working over the lap cars. Christopher Bell got to split the lap traffic, go 3 wide into 3. Christopher Bell right now catching up to the 17 of Justin Sanders once again, as Hunter Scherberg has now lapped all the way up to a 9th. Just put Lonnie Cox, your 10th place runner, one lap down. Has JT Imperial ahead of him. Once he gets past him, has some pretty clear racetrack before he sees the backside of the 22 of Jesse Baker. So Scherberg goes low around. JT Imperial is going to try to cross him back over and stay in the lead lap. Can't quite do it, though. Hunter Scherberg will finally clear the 75X of Imperial. As yellow flag will fly, Alex Pettis running 8th. Those are the only cars on the lead lap. Green flag is in the air once again. And Justin Sanders gonna try to throw the slider on Hunter Scherberg. As they come up on turn number 2, can he clear him? He will, but here comes Scherberg with a crossover. As they go side by side down the back straightaway, Christopher Bell in the mix as well. Sanders gonna take over the top spot off of 4. Justin Sanders to the point. Here comes Bell now looking for second and also looking for your race lead. Justin Sanders drives away as Hunter Scherberg has issues in turn number 2. Very slow once again. Mechanical issues for Hunter Scherberg. Green flag in the air once again as Sanders leads him into turn number 1. And Justin Sanders will drive away from Christopher Bell down the back straightaway as Craig Stidham right now trying to hang on to that 3rd spot. Colton Hardy looks to the inside of him using that middle line. Can't quite do anything with him as they come off at turn number 4. Jesse Baker trying to clear some lap cars along with Billy Chester in the 2B. Those are your cars left on the lead lap. The top 6 right now has a run. Justin Sanders, Christopher Bell, Craig Stidham, Colton Hardy, Billy Chester, Jesse Baker, JT Imperial, James Aragon, Lonnie Cox, Rocky Silva, and Bud Rowe all one lap down. This track is taking a lot of race cars with it here tonight. Night number 2 of the 2019, the 4th annual Copper Classic, brought to you by Santan Ford. Right now, Justin Sanders showing the way. Started this race in the 10th spot. Trying to get those hard charger honors as well here tonight and a main event win. Still lead Christopher Bell off at turn number 4. As right now they're working the top side of the racetrack along with Stidham and Hardy as they work down in to turn number 1. Craig Stidham right now in that 3rd spot. Colton Hardy trying to reel in his tail tank, starting to do so actually as they work their way into turn number 3. Colton Hardy trying to be crowned your 2019 ASCS Southwest Region Champion. That will happen here tonight. This 4th place run as Colton Hardy almost backed her up into the fence. And turn at number 1 gets back in the loud pedal, but loses a lot of ground to the 3 machine of Craig Stidham. As Justin Sanders crosses the stripe, just 3 laps to go. Colton Hardy almost had a moment right there. He'll go back into turn number 1 and try to assault the number 3 again as James Aragon slow on the racetrack. He'll take it off. 2 laps to go for Justin Sanders. Still leading him down the back straightaway. Top shelf for Justin Sanders. Going to have a little bit of lap traffic to contend with here in the 45. Lonnie Cox as the white flag flies for the 17. Came home 3rd last night after starting 10th. Started 10th here tonight. Was able to navigate his way through the chaos that ensued on the opening laps. And the driver out of Aromas, California, Justin Sanders, wins tonight's main event in the 2019 Copper Classic at Arizona Speedway. As he climbs on the car, race fans, he can hear you. Well, Justin, man, this has been a long time coming. You've been so fast here at Arizona Speedway. Talked to you last night, said you needed to do a few more things to get past those top 2 guys, and here tonight you got it done.
Yeah, you know, what's funny is I said I was going to try to get it done. I go out and qualify 11th quick and looked terrible, but, you know, we made some changes, and I don't know. I just think I just started driving harder, to be honest with you. I just started driving hard, and whatever happened, happened. You know, if I crashed it and wore it out, then, you know, whatever, it's the end of the season. So finally got some rhythm going. You know, a couple cars got crashed out. I got to move up a row or two, which really helped. But we had a really good race car. I mean, I could pretty much put it anywhere. I could go top, bottom, middle, slide guys. And just want to thank everybody that helped, all my sponsors and crew and everybody. And got a new sponsor, Alkaline 88, on the car for this weekend. So good to get a win. And I think they're an Arizona-based company, so it's cool. And then, you know, North County Plastering, Annie's Construction, Roadside Service, ICD, Chandler Construction, Sandblast Service, Gina Construction, Durden Construction, you know, everybody that helps out. Factory Cane Shocks, Triple X, Ryder, Walker, Performance Filtration, just everybody, TI-64, DMI, Kaiser. You know, I got a lot of people that helped me. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody. Yuba Sutter Aviation, they've been a big part of my success this year too. So happy to win this final win, and then finally get a win down here. It feels great.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming for Justin Sanders. Getting it done here tonight. No, we're going to see you next year in 2020.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back. Hopefully we can hopefully I can put together some better qualifying laps next year. I qualified good the previous years, and this year I was just terrible at qualifying. So hopefully I can put together some better qualifying and, you know, start up front so I don't have to work as hard.
Hey, you lost your track record here tonight, but you got the main event win.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Justin Sanders, tonight's main event winner at Arizona Speedway, Copper Classic champion. We'll see about a little bit of damage on the car. Of course, lap number 1, man. What was your view going through the melee down there behind Larson?
Yeah, there was just cars spinning everywhere, so I was thankful I got through there. I don't know how I made it through without crashing.
Yeah, well, somehow you did. Able to bring it home second here tonight. Got a little left front wing damage on the car, but second place runner tonight. Bridesmaid once again. No, it's not where you want to finish, but look forward to seeing you out here next year.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to be able to come out here and race on Thanksgiving weekend, so hopefully we can keep it up and we can keep getting more cars and maybe some more money in the purse and keep putting on a show. All
right, Christopher Bell from Norman, Oklahoma. Threw a slide job on me there, Craig. As I come home third tonight, man, having to hold off Colton Hardy. You two were having a great race back there.
Well, I'm pretty good on the bottom, so I slipped in underneath here. But I tell you, this track and the whole facility is it's exciting. It's very impressive. The maintenance on the facility on the track is like the best I've ever seen. From where we were yesterday to where we ended tonight, we didn't have the best of luck yesterday. We had some luck on our side tonight, but, you know, sometimes you have to finish to be up front, and that's what we did. We had a pretty decent race car. We had some parts fall off early, and then on that the red flag early, I actually ran into a car on the side, and it bent my front axle and steering arm into my header, so it was pretty hard for me to steer those 25 laps, but you know, I give credit to my dad, my son. Just the three of us came out here from California. We had a pretty good weekend, so we'll come back again.
Colton Hardy, your 2019 ASCS Southwest Region champion. Didn't pick up a whole lot of wins there in the old win column this year. Last year, great season for you. You said you weren't racing for points. This year, were your points racing or just out there having fun?
I mean, we kind of had a bunch going on in the shop and everything. So, I mean, our main goal this year was for the points. And we just didn't have a good year at all. We struggled a bunch throughout the season. And, I mean, the last probably 3 or 4 races at the end of the year and Trophy Cup, we really started turning it up. I mean, we wish we had a better year, but, I mean, we'll take it. We won the points championship again. So, I mean, I guess that's what you got to do when you're running for the full deal.
Hey, not a bad year to win the championship. No, you got a whole bunch of family and friends and crew over here. Who do you think to make in 2019 out here with the championship?
I can't thank Ted Williams enough. He put this whole deal together for me. You know, he had it for Colby years back, and he let me be the driver 4 years ago. And I mean, it's been one hell of 4 years, and I'm kind of sad that that's going to end. And he's going on to his own deal, and I mean, he got me in a sprint car for a reason, and he knew that I was able to come out here and win races. And me, my mom, my dad, everybody else. I mean, this is just a whole team effort, and I can't thank everyone that helps out. Diamond Mechanical, England Machine Tools. We got a new car, Speed Sport, X1 race cars, CSI shocks, and everyone helping out on the 74 machine.
So what can we look ahead to 2020 from Colton Hardy?
So basically, I'm running the deal as my own with my mom and my dad, so it's going to be a full team deal next year, and I'm pretty excited about it.
All right, race fans, Colton Hardy, your 2019 ASCS Southwest Region champion, closing out the 2019 campaign with Bandit Racing and also the career with Bandit Racing as he's getting ready to move on and do his own thing starting in 2020. Colton Hardy, great year closing out with the championship, and that